Podlita.
This is our VH1 era.
From the Isle of Previously.
Conspiracy theory.
Doo-doo-doo.
I'm on Sexy Watch.
Goal Watch.
Clone watch.
Tyron.
Read alert.
Tyra 2 list.
Double.
Captions crunch.
It's so nice to wear.
You want to wear that top?
My hair bill.
Working models who are working.
It's good, it's round.
Podlita.
23.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Podleadum, aka Top Model Podcast spelled backwards. My name is Hannah Jane Ginsburg, and eventually I even want to stop talking about the twin thing.
It's like it was made for the intro. I'm JDB Crump, and I don't know how to relate to that because I don't completely agree.
And I'm Lex Basile Price, and all I see is a big meat wall.
Everywhere you go,
Yep.
We are here today to discuss Cycle 23, Episode 5, Avant-Garde.
This is the first 2-word title we're getting, so now 3 words out the window.
Rita seemed really tired this episode, so I'm wondering if she wrote the title. My title's not tired, though.
And she's like, avant-garde.
I've retitled it, The Model Who Actually Does Need to Smile More.
The Kyle who needs to smile more.
And if you want us to
Smiles
smile,
for blocks.
if you want us to smile, you can become a sponsor, a member of the Lead'em Pod, by going to the Clicksel in the show notes, clicking it, and then giving 99 cents, $4.99 or $9.99 a month to us. It helps us just get it going.
Go about our day.
Giving 99 cents.
Yeah.
I would love to get a $2.99 London broil, so
Ooh.
What?
I'll get into it.
That's an upcoming from Lex, just like the show does now.
Yep. That's
Previously
later.
on, I don't know who edited it, but I know it wasn't Ashley Graham
Well.
because it's very on Courtney's side.
Mm,
Did not love that they edited out Courtney's cursing, but not Bento's.
No.
That seems specific.
Yep. Or any of Courtney's bad behavior.
Which also, spoiler, won't be shown in this episode, even though this is the episode everyone just tries for a come for at the end.
Who is the tarot card reader in this house? Who read?
Right before we get there, because I do want to have that long discussion. In previously on, I still say Tasha's face is so confusing when she's eliminated. And now it's a close-up.
Thing.
I don't
It's
Now it's
wild.
a close-up.
I don't understand.
It actually makes it you think that she didn't.
No. Or that
It's
she was
so-
excited to leave.
She is.
Well, she's not the only one.
Speaking, I am going to pat myself on the back because I was right about this twintuation, because Cody could give no shits about her sister being gone. Cody is enlivened by this. All the
Has
bad
never
behavior was
felt
Tosh.
freer
Yes.
or happier than in a room that her sister is not in.
Because she doesn't have to get into arguments anymore about bedroom etiquette.
When she said, I would love to give people the tears that they want and I just can't, was she talking to producers? Or was she talking about Tosh? I don't care. I was like...
Savage either way.
yeah.
Cody in this episode is great because she whole new lease on life.
Yep.
She's got a brand new attitude.
What doesn't have a brand new attitude is the outdoor runway because it is already looking gross.
Yeah, no, people are putting their dirty fucking feet on it.
Mm-hmm.
And is that where they're doing the tarot spread? But who's doing it? Who is
Yes.
doing the tarot reading?
We do have reveals of some bored hobbies in this episode because there is also someone in this house who is a stress braider.
There always is
Oh, yeah.
one.
Probably did it for those opening credits, and that's why we had so many braids in the opening credits. But no, like, okay, let's break this down.
Mm-hmm.
Tara, let's do process of elimination. It can't be Cody because
No,
she would have
Cody
said
got
that
it right,
herself.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's not Tatiana because she's too busy modeling.
Corianne's never had to learn a skill because she's made all the friends she needs by being cute.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think Courtney is in the headspace to talk to Cody yet.
No.
I don't think you want this answer, Lex, but I think it's Paige.
Oh, no, that totally makes sense.
Yeah. I think Paige learned it for some event.
I
Mhm.
also
And
could
then was like,
Wanted
I'll
to
keep
bring
up
it to
with
the,
this.
like, always brought it to the sleepover.
I also could see a Marissa.
See, that's
Marissa's
who
not
I thought
interested
you were
enough
going
in
to
other
say.
people.
Mm.
Marissa would laugh. She would put down, like, the tower and laugh.
Well, that is true. I didn't say she'd be nice at it.
Death. I will say, and this is partly because every episode is a new world of Top Model this season. I'm kind of falling for Marissa as a contestant.
I am too.
Y'all, I didn't
coming
know.
around.
I didn't know how much. I was so wrong about Marissa.
Yeah.
But that's fine, because I don't think the show wanted me to be on Marissa's side yet.
No, well, again, Lex, it changes every episode.
I don't think Marissa wanted you to be on Marissa's side yet.
I think post-apology Marissa is one of our best contestants. And honestly, if she's the runner-up or third, great.
Yep.
It is also possible that India is doing the tarot reading, and that's why we
Yes.
never see her.
Oh, yes.
Copyrighted cards they can't show us,
Mhm.
And she's
Cam.
in a closet. She's co-opted a closet as
Yes.
her room.
Yes.
Good point.
She did, however, make it into the Rimmel room, which is much larger than I thought it was because there is a full seating area.
Uh-huh. And this
This
is
is a
where
lounge.
not only is Cody done with the twin thing, Tatiana is done with Corey Ann.
To be fair, I think the Rimmel room is so big that Tatiana was just in there, and then 3 people came in and didn't notice she was there.
I do like that Corey Ann is this contestant that keeps talking about the world outside of Top Model, which we don't usually get a ton of, because I love that she says, well, who will want to work with me after the show if I get shat on every week? And I was like, that's kind of funny.
I've never seen someone so invested in their own privilege.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. It's crazy.
Am I going to ruin all this LA I've built up?
Yeah, but every sentence casually is like, what do you mean they don't like me?
I will say, it really goes to prove how you are either, if you're a city person, you are either LA or New York. Because
Oh, classic dichotomy.
Corey Ann is the least New York and most LA person I've ever seen.
And Tatiana is the opposite.
Opposite.
Yes.
Paige steals my heart once again when she doesn't choose to clean up medical waste and says, hey, Courtney, can you come clean it up, baby? Baby.
Oh, baby Courtney.
I was so annoyed. As much as I am loving Marissa, I am despising Courtney. I have become
Yeah.
Ashley Graham because
This was bad.
because Courtney, you were asked nicely to put it away, and then you had an excuse, and you said you weren't going to do it.
Yeah, so first you say that you didn't do it, even though you did, and that you don't know where it goes, which is not something that prevents you from doing the task.
No, I could see a world to give her the tiniest bit of doubt that I'm going to take away. She was responsible for the first aid kit because she's the only one apparently hurting herself, and we saw the giant bandage.
Yes.
Sure.
Even if you don't know where it goes, then ask someone. But you're still responsible for cleaning it up.
Yeah, you're also an adult woman. I once had a short-term roommate situation where there was only one person living in the apartment who hadn't gone out to buy toilet paper. So I asked very respectfully if that person would go do so. And they were like, but where would I even go? And I was like, you are in your 40s.
Oh
my God.
My lord.
Mm-hmm.
I thought you were at best going to say late 20s.
Uh-huh.
Mm-mm.
That's so crazy.
And then to compound Courtney's behavior,
Yes.
when somebody who she hasn't decided is a terrible person calls her on it in the briefest, most terse way because it's Kyle.
Kyle, yeah.
Mm.
She does the misogynist thing
That
and says, oh, just because you're PMSing doesn't mean you need to be rude to me.
And I loved the best Kyle response because I'm not too endeared to Kyle.
No,
I love
she's not very endearing.
But I love that they said that's presumptuous.
because it was.
Yeah.
It's just a fun word we don't get to use so much. And
They do have a naturally high vocabulary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I I want to parse out one thing because we know Courtney left this room,
Yes.
Mhm.
assuming this is Paige's room,
I
which
think it
the
is.
twins were in.
Hmm.
I assume there was a switcheroo. Was Kyle here because Kyle did the switcheroo,
I think-
or were they involved in this because they were the one who helped bandage up Courtney, so they were also part of this first aid business?
I wouldn't be surprised if Kyle switched rooms.
Because Kyle just doesn't care because Kyle doesn't have any friends, so
Exactly.
whatever. Also, least spoilerific thing ever when Kyle's like, I don't have many friends. I'm like, yeah.
But
That's
can we
right.
talk about their confessional look? Because this combination of bandana and the fuzziest chenille sweater to
Whose
ever
is this?
chenille.
This is not Kyle's.
No, it can't be.
It's just so funny because this entire episode is themed around personal branding for the first half, and we get so many Kyle talking heads, which we've never gotten before. This is the first time
There's
we
a
ever
reason.
get. Yeah.
Well,
But-
and I like, are they pre-makeover? Is that why the bandana is there?
No, I think that's the gender bender.
Well, that's the thing, is that we get a lot of this talk about personal style, and then this fuzzy sweater seems the most inappropriate for the personal style that Kyle is trying to achieve. And I think they mostly do achieve their personal style.
Yeah.
Yes.
So it's just so odd that this is the one time that they chose something that they're going to be in a ton of shots with. That's so inappropriate.
Well, it's because also they're talking. I haven't really noticed a lot of outfit changes in Talking Heads. I think they're
No.
like mostly they told them to wear like pretty neutral stuff. Kyle did not take that note because sometimes they come in with their hair floofed in a twirl and
Mm-hmm.
and then this bandana fluffy jacket look.
I love two things. One, New York City time-lapse traffic shots. Love the
Sure.
first.
Forever.
It's the
And then
fifth character.
Marissa with this huge Tupperware of marinating cucumber that she doesn't even get rid of for the teach.
Nope. Well, Law Roach arrives and asks Tatiana, where are the other girls? And Tatiana says, everywhere. Do you want me to call them down? Because Tatiana has, I think erroneously, thinks that Law and she are best friends and that this could have just been a them hang.
That chemistry comment, talking about how they had great chemistry, was such a funny take to me. And maybe it's because I watch way too much Love Island, but I was like, I don't think that's quite the word you're
No.
looking for.
No.
I mean, there's part of me that loves the delusional confidence of, in my head, Law's my bestie.
Can I ruin something right here?
Sure.
I take a turn on Tatiana in this episode. And I think it's because
Mm.
she's modeling too close to the sun. And
Mm.
it's grating.
It's interesting that this is the... It's like anything on a show like this. Tatiana's super professional model vibe in certain amounts is charming.
Yes.
And because the focus of this episode is what's your vibe, I think it gets grating. And India agrees with you.
It's just I know nothing else
That's
about
what
them.
I was saying this last episode. Either she or the editors are not giving us anything about her other than model skincare.
Yeah.
That's literally all we've gotten. I know nothing about her.
It makes Tatiana seem so shallow. Like Corianne levels of shallow.
Oh my god, I just turned into Michelle Visage. I feel like I don't know you, Tatiana.
Chris Lian check-in about her plot line.
Oh my
Her
God.
denim shirt is buttoned to heaven. She is not going to show. She's going to be in a couch cushion
I don't
eventually.
understand why Chris Lian has no middle ground for this. I don't understand why she's like, well, if
Spite.
I'm not wearing
Spite.
something revealing, that means I'm in a sack that's 4 sizes too big.
Because it works. She learned her lesson
When she-
again.
Except she didn't.
No, she didn't. And earlier when she's like, well, how are they going to judge us? We're so different. And I'm like, that's the show, Chris Leanne. I don't know why you think this season's any different.
I don't
neither of
wanna
you
be
can
mean to
deter me
her,
from
but I'm
my...
like, babe, all you need to do is wear your jeans and your gray scoop neck t-shirt that I know you have because I see it in all the confessionals.
Yes.
All you need to do is wear that to paddle. That's all you have to do.
I'm sorry, they trap her once again. Chris Leon's mental health after being on the show is wrecked. And here's where we get the sad death knell for poor, lovely Gia. Because this is an episode all about style. And apparently she's got worse style than we even know about. And she blames Texas for that and being poor.
I don't have very good style. I'm from Texas and I don't have money.
All my stuff is old fashioned.
When she said all my stuff is old, I was like, that's where you're ending? Oh, fashioned. Okay. I will say, I really appreciated Law trying to say that money will not buy you taste nor style.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Repeatedly,
this
multiple times.
And I think that is what they believe. It's easier with money because then you don't have to worry about, and you have a larger selection.
Mm-hmm.
And again, y'all, I don't know if something happens later in the cycle that is the only thing that we remember, but this is a very Law Roach-centered episode, and they are nice the entire time.
Delightful.
Helpful. Casual, even.
Uh-huh.
It's also one thing to not have money in certain places,
Mm-hmm.
but having money in nowhere, Texas, really means that you don't have access.
Yeah.
I love that unlike the makeovers, we get everyone's personal style mantra.
Well, they had to come up with this, right? They were told to do this earlier.
It must have been.
Because they all have 2 words, except for Marissa, because she's bigger and better, so she got to have that extra third. I'm going to say right now, the word chic should be removed from everyone's vocabulary.
Yes.
Well, that's what they use when they didn't have a second word, though, Lex. They can't be like, hippie, clothes.
Well, it's also, it's actually just a substitute for model, which is why Tatiana's is model.
Model chic.
I did kind of love, in it's hilarious way, that Tatiana's explanation was dress for the job you want, right?
I guess.
I want to be great and confident and professional, so I guess I dress that way.
Look, of the 2 people who said model, she's the one who backed it up.
Yes.
And then Marissa, the genius, playing 4D chess on the Starship Enterprise, says fresh and clean, knowing that is the criticism that she has gotten is not being fresh and clean. So she's like, but now I am that. Bye.
So smart. Kyle's is gender bender.
These braids are not it.
No, the 3 braids on the top. No.
Cody says tomboy chic, which we had heard from Tosh.
From Tosh.
Our style.
She meant tomboy model.
Yep.
Yeah, to model.
Courtney said 90s grunge.
No.
That's not at all what their brand is.
No.
Though I do think that looks good on them.
Yes.
I think the only 90s music word she knew was grunge.
And then one of our actual smart and correct, as we've seen, Benta's sexy royalty.
It still made me laugh, though.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I think
But she's not wrong.
She's not wrong. And it's because of the context. Almost nobody gets away with on Top Model describing themselves as sexy.
Yeah.
So it was fun to see her go for it and then not get punished for it.
I think royalty was maybe... I understand the impetus, but I think a better word... I'll describe it later when we talk about the outfits. I think there was a better word that actually, is...
For sure.
I agree with you, I think.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's nice, though, because Benta gets to shine in this episode.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Until pictures, of
Kind
course.
of.
And
India.
then, lore drop, India's here. Oh!
Oh.
To match
But
her
was
hair.
she also at Lilith Fair?
Seems like it. Because she said femme rock, which made me think of like a chia pet with gender.
But also, that is an
Pet
idea.
rock for girls.
But we've seen nothing from India except a t-shirt.
Yep. And I realize this is a mistake on my part. I wrote femme not the correct way of FEMME. I just wrote FEM.
Oh,
Like-
that's the captions did that.
Oh, thank God.
And I mean the show captions. Like,
Thank God.
yeah, no, because I did that too. Because I was like, is
It
that
looks
how
so
we spell
strange.
that?
Then Paige, of course,
Which I think is basically true.
Did it have to be this long? Oh, yes, it did, because it's Paige.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Youthful sophistication isn't wrong.
Mm-hmm.
It's just too much. She's being
Well,
the most.
I will say this. I would have, if I were her, because I do think this is true, I would have said preppy at some point. I feel
Uh-huh.
like preppy is the vibe, but maybe that's sophistication's kind of her word for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gia makes this up.
Yeah. Because she doesn't have one.
Didn't have
No.
one.
And says hippie chic.
Because she likes patchouli. And she's a model, hopefully.
Mm,
I think we get a nice Law Gia conversation where he's like, I don't think that's true. Basically, he's basically like, look, I think we can find out what it is for you,
mhm.
but you're not giving it right now in panel, and we have to fix that. It's like so honest
Uh-huh.
Yes.
and kind.
Uh-huh.
He gives such great, helpful critique to every single person.
Yeah. Even his
Except-
nemesis. No, even his nemesis, Chris Leanne, who starts with the stupidest one.
Never,
Yet.
ever pick eclectic.
Eclectic is poison.
You
Y'all,
can't.
she is trying to play the game.
I know she's trying, but you can't. Eclectic doesn't work for anyone ever.
Oh no, it's a meaningless word. I'm just going to say it. It doesn't mean anything. A vintage store is eclectic. End of journey.
When they said, what's my style? It's eclectic style. Style doesn't count as a second word, Chris Leanne.
She was trying to not answer because then they make her, after what I assume is a 10-minute argument,
Yeah.
say sultry glam.
But see, if she had borrowed a little sophistication from Paige, I think she would have been fine.
I agree.
If she had said sultry sophistication or sophisticated glam, I think that was the way to go.
Sophisticated glam could have been interesting because she does like kind of glam aesthetics. With
And
jewelry
she
and stuff.
doesn't like daytime looks.
No.
No.
She's a club girly.
Mm.
And you
And-
could have even honestly said something like sophisticated club. That's a look.
Yeah. And then Corianne wasn't paying attention, heard two words from two other people, and plops it on herself.
Model eclectic.
But this exchange with Law is one of my favorite things that's happened in a long time. Because she says, model eclectic, I like that one. And Law responds, what does that mean? And she responds, model-esque, but eclectic. Always different.
And then when she describes her two outfits, and Law Roach is me and says, I don't remember those. Because even while looking at them, I'm like, what? Like,
And here's
when
the
they
thing.
flash back, I did not have any memory.
They're fine outfits.
Yeah.
It's not like she looks bad, but yeah, Law's point is just that it doesn't seem like she's landed on a style.
I think it's so funny that she wants to disagree with somebody not remembering something.
I love it. You don't, but I just said them.
Could you imagine if she was just like, young model?
Yes.
But this is just daughter of model daughter.
Model friend.
That is, Hannah, that's one of the shadiest things you've ever said.
But this is where my opening quote comes from, where she's like, I don't know how to relate to that because I don't agree. I've never disagreed with anyone in LA. I don't understand.
Mm. In LA, everyone agrees with me.
They just like, oh my God, you're so cute.
Come to this party.
And then I went to the party, and then I went home, and then I went to another party.
Law is now going to transition into a very basic challenge.
Yeah.
And I thought the buildup was going to be, well, it wouldn't be a challenge without a prize.
Yes.
Yep.
And then, which does happen, but
Yes.
then he goes, without a 15-minute time limit. I guess.
And so they all scurry up the dangerous stairs, and well, how is Tatiana already out of clothes when the show is not halfway over? Did you not pack enough clothes?
My instinct was she had worn her best stuff already because you want to come out swinging.
Sure.
But also, it's possible that she was like, I'm not going to waste panel clothes on a challenge.
Like that vibe.
Yeah.
Chrysalia needs to pick whether or not she is small.
Hmm.
Because saying, I'm so small and it's such a challenge. Also, I relate to J-Lo's body.
She is Delulu. And I
No.
know that because of the necklace she picks to put on as well.
The exact phrasing of I'm very inspired by Jennifer Lola.
Jennifer
The
Lolo's.
exact Jennifer Lopez, keep it whatever. Jennifer Lopez, who has a body I can relate to.
I like to imagine, okay, Chris Leanne doesn't believe she has the same body. She can relate to a person having that body, and doesn't that make Chris Leanne a great person?
I think so. She's the best at relating to stories that aren't about her.
The slobs in this house, everyone's clothes heap, Corianne's especially, but this would drive me up the wall.
And then, fun update on Cody's makeover. It's already falling apart because Cody has to wear a cap for the rest of the episode to keep her hair in place.
Is that
What a
why?
nightmare. I really hope this gets fixed.
Oh boy.
No, not since Phil has someone worn a cap so much to cover a bad makeover. She should honestly just be like, now that my twin's gone, can I just get hers?
Can we take this off now? It was just in response to my twin. Now that my twin is gone, my makeover no longer makes sense.
So they have to stand on the stairs like they're in a sorority
Perfect.
to present.
I said Big Brady Bunch vibes.
Sure, to present their looks to Law.
Do a little walk.
A little walk. Tatiana's is first. This is not good. I think this is too many things.
I thought it was
I didn't
fine.
think it was bad.
Yeah.
I didn't think it was crazy good, but she looked like a cute girl walking around the city.
Yeah. I mean, look, she got away with model chic. So she gets to wear model basics. And I thought that was basically this.
Sure, she's wearing Justine's choker fabric.
Well, I know we were all excited for it, but here's a new watch, and it's Choker Watch.
I told you, y'all, they are back. They are big. They are
Now,
here.
does Choker Watch sound like a timepiece
Yes,
you wear
I
right
was
at the
just gonna
throat?
say.
Yes, it does.
You
Would I
can't tell
do
the
it?
time, but your friends can.
Yeah.
Oh.
There were, by my count, 6 chokers on 5 people.
What a word problem.
Chris Leanne comes down in her best Fashion Nova.
Yeah. You know what? That should have been Chris Leanne's real brand. Because I think
Fashion
that's
Nova.
honester. Fashion Nova.
Fast fashion.
She just needs clothes that don't plunge to the navel.
Yeah. And then her argument is she's like, well, I wear these clothes to make me look tall. And rightly, Law's like, it makes you look tiny.
He doesn't even say that, though. He just says, wearing tight clothes doesn't make you look tall. Which is correct.
I will defend that at least every single time, for better or worse, Chris Leanne has a conversation.
Yes.
It's
Sure.
not just, I don't agree.
I take her point in that small people, when they wear oversized clothing, often do look smaller than they did before. However,
Sure.
just get something where the neckline doesn't go to your literal navel.
Yeah, it's all about proportion and showing so much skin, especially right in front when they've told you don't, is like a lot. You need to invest
Well,
in like
see,
scarves or something.
Well, and see, and look, I'm willing to say that maybe just because I feel like this contestant's been put through the ringer that I'm being too generous, but it feels like every other time we see her, except for the challenge, she is buttoned up to heck because she's trying so hard to do what she did last episode. And then she got stuck with sultry glam and was like, well...
I just think that somebody needs to give her 2 bullet points to stick to. You know what I mean? Because she's always
Yeah.
like, oh, I don't know what to do. And she needed ANTM of yore, Simon Doonan, to come in and be like, long on top, short on bottom, or
Yep.
Yeah.
short on bottom, long on top.
Because we've seen her take guidance. I think she would.
And this
Yes.
dress doesn't even, I'm looking, because I took pictures of them all, so I would be able to reference. It
Sure.
doesn't even fit her. It's like a little baggy as well. So then it makes her even look like she's
Yeah.
small, even smaller. I don't know. Talk about someone that just, can't
I would
really
like
dress.
to see her help herself because I was really
Yes.
happy for her last episode.
Yeah.
To me, it comes off slightly disingenuous to act like there is nothing in between club wear and your Halloween sheet ghost costume.
Yes.
I mean, I guess still though, I'm like, well, it's what she brought.
It's true.
Like,
That was
what do you have now?
no, I mean, the challenge was that they had to
Oh,
pick from
own
their own
clothes,
clothes,
sure.
and
Yeah.
that did kind of bum me out, especially for Gia. Like, I sort
Yeah.
of wish they had taken
Yeah.
all of them to a Target.
That's the thing. If this was those old challenges where they
You're
went
right.
somewhere and they got to pick it out, and Chrislian had done this, I would have been more upset by it. But it's like they told her Sultry Glam, only use your own clothes.
Yeah,
What is our petite to
it's
do?
true. It's very true within the
That's true.
challenge. I think it's more the talking heads where she's like, "But what do I do?" Or I'm like, "This and
I
this."
agree. I'll give you that. I'll give you that. I think Chrislian in the moment I love. Chrislian of Talking Heads, I'm like, okay, well, you've recontextualized a lot.
I know you mentioned it, but Cody in this beanie, it doesn't wear it or not. This is not the way to wear it.
No,
Sure, but this is for function.
It makes it
You
look like
can-
a penis.
the whole outfit, you could tell Law hates this outfit just by the way he asks Cody to runway walk.
Uh-huh. Because it's bad.
It is bad. I don't know. And it's just not what she said. It isn't tomboy. That's
More
the thing.
chic.
No. If she had just worn the flannel, I would have understood it.
It would have looked so much better with the flannel on.
Yes.
India looks fine. She's wearing clothes. I don't know, like,
It would have looked better without the jacket. The jacket was nothing.
sure.
But if
What
she
about-
had done like the super ripped jeans, the well-fitted striped tee, I think that's fine.
and the double choker?
She is wearing two chokers.
That's rocker.
Yeah.
That's femme rocker.
Well, one was the rock choker and one was the femme choker, so I guess that makes sense.
It's just funny to try to remember India before her purple hair because the purple hair actually makes her feel more rocker to me, and
Yeah.
she didn't even come in with that.
Marissa is an Adventrix. What is this vest?
I honestly thought Melissa looked pretty good though. I thought she looked fine.
How is this fresh and clean? She is
No,
wearing.
it didn't
she's,
make
like,
any sense.
going to the Amazon.
She is totally relying on personality and it's working for her.
It is working.
She is a charmer. We'll find out
Yes.
later in the photo shoot. She's the only one Drew looks forward to anymore.
That's true. Paige is going to a Gossip Girl themed brunch.
Yep.
Look.
Sure.
This might make me a bad person, but get rid of the choker and I think the cohort is cute.
It's not bad. It's just such a costume and I don't know if that's me just because it's Paige, but it's like it's so.
But this is
try-hardy.
pretty-
Thought
pretty
the outfit
consistent.
was cute. You turn
Yeah.
that choker into a headband?
Sure.
Here's the thing. Hers, she weirdly, I think alongside Benta, are the most consistent in
Yes.
the types of clothes that they wear.
Mhm.
She loves collars. She loves preppy little outfits.
A little
and,
set. Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
And she does. She just looks like friend of Gossip Girl.
Yeah.
Yeah, Blair Waldorf. Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh. Courtney's wearing the same thing she wears every single day.
Yep.
It's just
Fully
so
didn't even notice that she changed
obviously-
clothes.
Nope.
It's so obviously punk that
Yes.
her saying grunge is annoying.
Yeah.
There's nothing grunge about this at all.
No.
And Law gives the most obvious critique of, well, if you tied a jacket around you, that's the main grunge thing that we all know. And she was like, well, I'm not gonna. So
And then poor Gia.
My sweet Gia.
I wrote one of my best predictive notes ever because I wrote, wow, she dressed to go fishing. And then Law said fishing.
I think it's better when you remove the vest. I almost want, if you want to do hippie chic, right? You could keep
Sure.
this top.
Which was kind of interesting.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Pair it with like a short denim,
Mm-hmm.
very like Daisy Duke, and
Yep.
kind of
Yeah.
have this.
I would
like,
even say a denim skirt could have been fun.
sure, but like
Mhm.
slouchy top, and then
Yeah.
kind of like easy nothing, and just
Yeah.
have leg, right? It would have.
And maybe like an embroidered cowboy boot and do like the full Coachella
Yep.
vibe.
Oh, yeah.
Mhm.
Also, the way she did her hair was not correct. But what's she gonna do with that hair that they gave her?
The way Law said, never wear vests.
And also, you don't look like a mess per se.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh.
This is where I realized.
Well, the only thing I don't like, and I don't know if it was editing shenanigans, but it felt like as soon as Gia walked out, everyone laughed at her.
Mm.
Not Law, but the other contestants.
Oh,
And I
that's because it captioned laughter underneath her walking.
Yeah.
I did like that he gave her a specific reference for the term that she picked also.
Yes.
When he said Zoe Kravitz, I was like, oh, she can go and Google pictures and see if that's actually what she wants her style to be.
Yep.
That's
sure.
great.
This is where I realized that chic is this week's karma. So maybe we can be on the lookout for what word apparently infects everyone each week.
Karma.
Karma is chic. And
Karma is my vest lying on the floor.
I think Binta kind of hits the brief that she gave herself.
Mm-hmm.
I'll go one step further. I think she looks drop dead great.
I think she looks pretty good.
I don't love the shirt. The shirt was not my fave. I loved the jacket and the necklaces.
I love the shirt.
I think if she had swapped royalty with sophisticated or
Or like
sophistication,
Lux.
sure, I think there could have been, it would have been like perfect, like it nailed it. But she did kind of give me like she's on a show and her character is like sexy government work. Like government worker sounds bad, but you know what I mean? Where it's like a
But like somebody who
professional.
walked into the offices of Scandal.
Yeah, someone who's sexy and
Fashion
professional.
editor in chief, something like
Yes.
that kind of vibes. I had a much more positive reaction. I literally
I
were,
liked
good
it.
Lord, Benta looks great. Holy shit.
I liked it too. Like I said, I especially love the coat and the necklaces. And I'm happy for her because she has been our fashion contestant the whole cycle.
Yeah.
And I love that she gets a little, like, I look fancy for cheap. This is not, you know, she gets to play the game the show wants and also be honest. Like, wasn't money. This is taste.
Yes. Then Kyle comes out in their best George Michael drag.
And instead of doing a runway walk like everybody else did, Kyle saunters into the dive bar looking for a hookup.
Oh, I just
Law, I think, is trying to be extremely generous and also trying to be, I think, careful with Law's words so that they express that this isn't about this being a problem with femininity or masculinity. This is about it not feeling intentional.
And not pushing yourself.
Yeah.
nor is it, I think, and maybe this is because Kyle was, you know, as we all do, I think at some point, going on like a gender journey and like figuring that out.
For sure.
But it's not
They're
necessarily,
young.
yeah, gender bender. It's just kind of like traditionally like mask, which is fine, but that's not what you said.
Or even butch.
Yeah. Do you know what I mean? But it's just kind of like, I think Kyle's relying on being like, well, I'm a girl and these are my boy clothes. And it's like, isn't that enough? And it's like, no.
Well, and that's kind of the point that Law makes. I have mixed feelings about the whole, well, I think you have it easier than most people. Because part of me is like, as a brief, yes, a lot of people can just conceptually do what is traditionally boy clothes.
Yes.
But also, it hits me wrong no matter how I feel about Kyle as a contestant, because I'm like, but walking through the world, Kyle doesn't have it easier.
Yes.
So I feel like that,
I agree.
I don't know. It was
I
just,
agree with you very strongly about that.
Yeah.
I think that could have been framed in a better way. Because the thing is, it's not about the clothes per se. Kyle just doesn't look interested in fashion.
No.
And there is a fashion way to do this. And I think that's what, I don't think that's basically what Law is saying.
Yeah.
But the tiptoeing into this is too easy, I agreed with you, JW. It did make me feel a little bit uncomfortable.
it almost reminded me of those old J. Manual wordings of stuff where we agreed with the intent that we
Yes.
assumed was happening, but the wording was suspect.
I
Though
also I think that wording might have been meant to light a fire under this very laconic butt. And it has the opposite effect.
Yeah.
Laconic Butt's a fun band name. I do like Kyle's little, well, boys have it easy. Whoop, and then
But
just walked away.
if Law Roach were styling Kyle,
Yeah,
they would not
sure.
have it easy.
Yeah.
And still be in traditionally masculine
Yes.
clothes.
Like, it's why they looked so good in that suit in that first episode. That, like, the gender bendiness of, like, it's a man's quote unquote suit, no shirt underneath, gave, like, a more playing with gender than.
And the casual vibe can be fun in that context. Like we love the hand in pocket fall.
Yep.
Yes.
But
But
it's
it has
just
to be contrasted against the clothes.
Yeah.
Yes. And then finally, Corianne as model basic, the most model basic of people. not JW's model basic,
Mm-hmm.
but just I happen to get the perfect shot where it's captioned "I am model eclectic," as it's just her plain ass face with these plain ass clothes.
I mean, I don't think she
She
looks
leaned
bad, I
so
guess.
hard into model basics. She just came out in heels and the neutral panty,
Yes,
and that's
No.
it.
she doesn't look bad.
Tank top, jean.
But what is her definition of eclectic? Does she actually know what that word even means? I don't think so.
I don't think
It
anyone knows what that
read-
means. I barely know what it means. It's a meaningless word. Sorry.
It read
just-
very Delia's to me.
Mm.
As someone
now
who
that's a
who
brand I can get
worshipped at the
behind.
Delia's catalog.
If she had said my brand is Delia's catalog, I would have been all for it. Max Denisa 2.0.
If she had said unsurprising belly button ring, I would have also.
Being so mean.
I don't like her.
I know. And it's fine. I wish she'd kind of just leaned into LA at some point, honestly.
Yeah.
You're going to talk about it all the time.
Yeah,
just be
this,
the
like,
most
Mhm.
LA
Laid
gal you
back,
want.
West
Yes.
Coast chill or whatever.
Yeah.
I like her hair.
Yes.
I like her hairstyle like this as well. And I love that she's just gotten rid of that makeover. Good for you, Corianne.
Mhm.
The makeover was stupid.
Continuing to love on Marissa,
This is coming.
the astuteness of which she picks Corianne out by saying, I think she's not used to not being liked.
It's even better the exact Marissa phrasing of, Corianne is definitely used to being liked, and it shows in her face.
Followed up by, she's like a little kid that doesn't like hearing she didn't do a good enough job.
How is Marissa this, like, perceptive and right to the matter of it at 18?
I wonder if, honestly, the stuff that we didn't like about Marissa early on was her being so aware of what makes a good reality TV show contestant that she was just like, gotta get on the show.
So if Tatiana was modeling too close to the sun, Marissa was producing too close to the
Yeah.
sun.
I think Marissa was heavy self-producing early and now is just tired of doing that.
Yeah.
And she's like, I'm doing pretty good. So I think I'll be fine. She's like, all I have to do is wipe off my makeup. Good.
We are told finally the prize.
I'm shocked there was one, and it's a good one.
Well,
I don't think the show provided it. I think Law Roach provided it and wrapped it.
yes, I agree. So it's an entire collection of Daya shoes, which were Zendaya's short-lived, only launched and then not kept up shoe
Yeah.
line. And what's frustrating is when I looked it up, it sounded pretty good. It was
Oh,
like inclusive,
Mm.
affordable.
All the reviews I could find were very positive. I think it's funny editing because I think the theory that Law brought these themselves is astute because you notice you never see them open them. So I think these weren't released at the time of filming, and they edited away the shoes to not spoil the shoe. Because you just see Tatiana rustle in some tissue paper and then cut away.
Hearing that information about the line, though, really makes me want to give it up for Jessica Simpson. Those shoes were so successful. I had many pairs. Good for you, Jessica, because we've seen that it's not easy.
Yeah. And I'll say this. I know you've turned on her, Lex. I do think Tatiana was one of the more successful people. And if you're in a challenge of branding, I think this is almost like a prize given to Tatiana based on the weeks leading up to this.
Sure. I
I also think because Law Roach framed it from a street style perspective of having pictures taken of you on the street, Tatiana's outfit was the most plausible in that context. And Binta looked great,
Sure.
but it didn't look like a casual I'm on the street outfit.
No.
Sure. I just think it's now I think I'm also sensitive because I think Binta's got fucked out of 2 challenge wins in a row now.
That's fair.
That's a very fair point.
Mhm.
I would have given it to Benta. I'm not as I think it's crazy that of all the talking heads to get from our little scene India, it's complaining about a Tatiana win when I'm like, did you see what you wore, India?
Though
You did nothing.
the house agrees with Lex because the plucked faces, especially especially on Paige.
Paige! Paige's entire lower lip inverted for a full 30 seconds.
Well, I also think Paige was probably top 4.
Yeah.
So she was like, I could have won that.
Mm.
Could Paige get a win?
And then the Read Alert they cut out the breathing this time.
They cut out the Rita alert. It's like 2 sentences.
Well, they had to cut the breathing out.
I said she was tired this week. And where in New York is she? I don't know if this is accurate, but to me it looked like a bar in the West Village that hadn't opened yet.
Oh, yeah. She got there
that was
early.
like 3 p.m. at a bar.
Tables, chairs still on the tables, maybe.
Yes.
Yeah.
She's hanging out with a friend that works there. Yeah.
Yes. She had to maybe pick something up that was borrowed.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
She left her credit card at the bar last night and went to pick it up.
Oh.
I had that dream again. My small business needs to hire, but I don't use LinkedIn, and I hire wrong. So then I'm doing IT, and when I go to plug the servers in, they become sentient, and they won't let us access our network unless we forward their chain emails and memes to more and more and more people, and then I wake up.
Don't let hiring nightmares ruin your dreams. LinkedIn Jobs' new AI assistant finds and invites best fit candidates to apply, so you can discover talent you may have missed. Post your job for free at linkedin.com/quality. Start hiring today with LinkedIn.
So we head to our photo shoot at Associated Supermarket that is not there anymore. It is now a food dynasty.
But the Associated brings me back.
How is Food Dynasty not a Guy Fieri show?
Would love. This is located at Malcolm X Boulevard between 132 and 133 next to a McDonald's. And they had to walk, spoiler alert, they're going to have to walk 2 blocks from their changing location to the supermarket.
Oh, really made that
was
only seem like 1 block.
2 blocks away?
Yes.
In the heels? That's
Yes.
stupid.
That's very stupid.
Can I read one of the most glorious Wikipedia sentences I've ever seen about
Please.
Associated? You don't need the context. It doesn't matter. It's about the wording. As supermarket chains grew larger and larger in the late 1950s and 1960s, it grew increasingly difficult to compete in the New York City environs, and Mr. Chalik hired a CEO away from Hill Supermarkets, a much larger chain, and not a cooperative. His name was Eric Steinberg. It was hoped that Mr. Steinberg, owing to his experience at the helm of a large chain, would improve things. It did not work.
Every time you said a person's name, I was half expecting their last name to be associated.
Hired Mr. Associated away from Hill
Yeah.
Supermarkets. It seemed like a fit. I just love the contextualization on Wikipedia sometimes you get of, it did not work.
It did not work.
What now, Associated?
If you haven't had to grocery shop in New York City, you can't be ready really for it. I grew up
The
in
thing
Southern
is,
California.
you're not really supposed to.
Yeah.
Like, grocery stores were not built for the city. They were built for the suburbs.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Well, because I don't know if, like, I remember I lived in DC when they started their bag tax.
Mm.
I haven't made an award-winning short film about it. But that became when people started using a lot more reusable bags.
Yeah.
And what's so funny is reusable bag culture in New York City is not a culture, it's an assumption. And why? Because you only go and get two bags at most
Correct.
of food at once. Whenever I'm in line at a grocery store and someone has a full buggy, I'm like, where are you going? How?
Did you bring that from home?
Yeah. It's just like, seriously, if you don't live in New York City and maybe some other larger cities too, grocery stores are small, tight. You're meant to shop for one person.
Yeah.
You're
There's
meant to
no
also
maneuverability.
No. So, plastered on all the windows were their prices for the day. And this is where I realized that they were selling London broil for $2.99 a pound, which I ate a lot of as a child because poor. And it sounds fancy. But
it
American...
does. That's the London look, baby.
The Rimmel look. Rimmel broil. American cheese at $5.99 a pound? That is
From the deli counter?
expensive. Yeah, an American cheese too.
I'm sorry, that's Vermont extra sharp prices.
Right?
That's crazy.
We meet Nicola Formichetti,
Who's going to get a lot of screen time.
because they do everything here.
He's a huge deal.
Yeah.
But also,
Right.
it's basically like having a guest judge.
And y'all, you gotta find somebody who looks at you the way Drew Elliott
Aw.
looks at Nicola Formichetti. Love. Love between two little scamps.
Yep.
Fashion
Yeah.
scamps.
Nicola Formichetti is most known for basically creating Lady Gaga's known style.
Mhm.
Yeah. Which they pay lip service to in the show.
Yeah.
I don't think the show accurately conveys what a big deal this guy is.
No.
You can tell he's a big deal because even Kyle looks shocked and amazed.
Yes.
Yeah, for real.
They also have and maybe Kyle, this is the one fashion thing Kyle knows. They have their own brand of gender neutral high concept streetwear called Nico Panda. They are currently the fashion director for Lady Gaga, the founder of Nico Panda, the creative fashion director for Uniqlo.
Amazing.
They were the artistic director of Diesel, Mugler, and the creative direction or editor of V Magazine, Vogue Homme Japan, Dazed and Confused, another magazine, and Free Magazine.
Whoosh.
There's also a really fun passage on Wikipedia where he talked about wanting to go to school in London because he just really wanted to be in London. So he was like, so I got into school for architecture and I walked in the front door and I walked out the back door and I spent the next 3 years clubbing.
Yep. Now, they do have two controversial statements that they've said, but I think this comes from a couple things. Number one, I think English wasn't their first language.
Sure.
They are Japanese and Italian, grew up in Rome and Tokyo. So there's reason number one. Reason number two, I think they have a sense of humor that maybe is not great through text, and they love to talk to anyone, and maybe that doesn't help them.
Okay.
They once said, I'll start with the ickier one and then go to the one I think is funny. So on one shoot, which involved dressing a rock band, they said, I was only used to dressing models and skinny kids, and I turned up and it was like 3 fat guys. I just left. That was the last time I tried to work with fat people. I think one of them was Ali G's brother. It was so ghetto.
Oh.
Lots of bad things in there. Now, to give them the tiniest bit of credit, yes, Ali G is not a real person, but someone in the band last name is Baron Cohen. They aren't related, but I think that's where some confusion came from. So that's ick. But then they had the phrase, I think old people should just be old and go away. And I don't disagree.
Look,
Let's.
when I'm old, that's what I plan to do.
I'm not
I
saying
mean,
I'm just he was talking about in basically like it's not about being in the industry for 10 years. It's
Yeah.
about good ideas. He's basically saying like you gotta know when to turn it in. I was
it
like,
sounds like based on those two things, the first one's obviously way
Gross.
worse.
Yeah.
Yep.
With many layers of ick. It sounds like this is someone who paints with a broad stroke on stuff.
I mean, the fashion for Lady Gaga is incredible.
Yep.
Part of what made her such a star. Not what you'd call subtle.
No.
And everything we're going to see, I wouldn't call
No.
subtle.
No. But what's cool about them being here is they seemingly brought a million things and they're going to be individually styling each model by vibe.
Yeah.
I also thought that
Which
it was
ties
really
in with the
fun
challenge, which is lovely.
that this was based on a specific Chanel
Yep.
runway show, which in my reading about it looked really fun and cool and like a prop maker, set designer, artistic director's dream.
And we
Uh-huh.
got some of those fun vibes for that because I loved all the very vaguely labeled props. We got that just said
Yes.
soda.
Cereal.
Yeah,
It
I
was
love that stuff.
I do
It
too.
was so good. It was so good. How long did they spend doing it? Must have taken a long time.
Well, I think that's why they were also in separate places. I bet
Yeah.
this was being constructed in the moment a lot.
Sure.
Because at first I was like, why are they separated?
Yeah. And we won't get their name until a blink and you'll miss it thing. But
I had to literally pause the episode, turn off captions, rewind 20 seconds, and replay it so I could read this Tyron.
Yeah, it's going to be just during a photo shoot.
yep. The photographer is Jack Waterlow. spelled Waterlot.
Yeah.
They are French.
Mhm.
And if you look at their photography, it's pretty great. They attribute that to their cinematic set designer father and prominent painter mother. So I think sometimes you're like, well, when you're surrounded by aesthetic, you learn what aesthetic is.
For real.
Has taken pictures of some super famous people and some really big deal magazines.
Uh-huh.
Can I say something in general, though?
Hmm?
I thought the photography for this was only fine.
I think they didn't
I
control
think
the
it
lighting.
was very model dependent.
Yeah.
I think when the model did great, the photo was great.
That's
I
fair.
don't think he was really helping the models who did not do so great.
Which is a classic top model, honestly. So I love that we get, because it's going to be her last episode, well, maybe not her last episode,
Who
based
knows?
on, but Gia gets this really funny exchange where they're talking about her, and Nicola says that you need to be, I think, a bombshell. And then Drew goes, you're going to be dressed as a bomb. It's really funny.
Nicola also had a little fun pretending that he was about to shave Courtney's eyebrows.
Oh my god. And Courtney doesn't know how jokes work.
Oh.
Also,
Well, I think it was one of the things that they joked about it long enough that Courtney was like, but we were joking, right? We did that bit for like a while.
they're
They're like starting to take a raise or two. She's like, we were joking, right?
her eyebrows looked strange. Like they had just put like gel or glue or something in it.
Or they were setting for something
Yeah.
else.
I love that Chris Lian finally says the quiet part out loud.
Mhm.
When she says with the whole sexy thing, blah, 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 they keep saying it, I don't know what to do about it. Is it because I'm Latina? Good for you, Chris Lian, because I think that is a big part
I
of
think
it.
it's just part of it.
I think it's part of it too.
I think she's not helping her case by wearing such plunging necklines, but I think she is correct that it
Yes.
is a lot to do with the fact that she's Latina.
I just can't believe how much of Chris Lian's talking heads they leave in when she was like, I hate this makeover.
Yes.
Is everyone being racist? I'm just like, are we not listening to Chris Lian's talking
You guys are really gonna let her? Okay, good for you.
She's not giving us anything else.
The wide range of outfits, though, on this set, from Cody's gorgeous outfit
Stunning.
to
To me, Cody got the winning outfit.
to Chris Lian's morning flamenco dancer.
Well, yeah, the
Her Wednesday Addams cosplay.
Delia Dietz.
her point about racism is well taken when you see that she then gets dressed in a giant mantilla.
with flamenco polka dots.
Mhm.
And then Tatiana got the worst outfit.
What was this?
She got
Literal leftovers.
half an outfit.
A bodysuit.
Yeah, which also made me angry because I'm not on Tatiana's side. It made it seem like she got no challenge either because she didn't have anything on the bottom.
No, this was a trap, I think.
Yeah.
It's very hard in the extreme fashion challenge to get a bodysuit.
And I feel like this always happens with that avant-garde. It's like everyone but one or two people gets kind of equal but different playing fields, and then one or two people just get, and you get shirt. Isn't that crazy? It's got a hole in it. Because you can't be inspired.
I loved Paige's headpiece.
Yeah, yes.
Paige's whole look was cool. Paige said, you're not going to tell me I'm too commercial. I'm going to lay right in this meat.
And then Drew said, I just want to wring her out like a washcloth.
The energy difference between Marissa going, not quite, after Drew asks her if she got everything she needed, paired against Kyle looking like the most miserable 4th of July mascot at a supermarket.
Well, we get this whole thing. I'll talk positively about Marissa for a second, because
Okay.
this is a great episode.
We could do both.
I know, I just want to start with good. I want to
Good.
jazz myself up, because she is letting everyone on set, from the photographer to Drew to Nicola to everyone, is enjoying the presence of Marissa. She's being goofy and fun. She's taking risk, but taking it seriously. She's
Pouring
getting
the
messy.
milk?
The milk was so fun. I was really sad that it wasn't in her final shot.
Me too.
Yeah, but it's just like, it feels like people look forward to working with Marissa. And
Yes.
Drew has been very vocal about the folks that he does not look forward to working with.
Mhm.
Courtney and Kyle.
Yep. And then I will say, Kyle's original shoes were bonkers.
Yes.
And they basically were unwalkable. Because as
Well-
Kyle says, they didn't stand up even when no one was in them.
No
Mhm.
one should have had to wear these shoes from holding to set. They should have given
No.
them flip-flops or something. A
Yes.
So
slide,
silly. Yeah.
Because you could also just damage them
right?
walking 2 blocks.
And most of these shoes aren't meant to walk in.
No.
Yeah.
The contestants in this house do have a habit of making up terms that have to do with runway
Mm-hmm.
and then saying them like it's something that everybody says.
Yep.
So when Kyle says they're not the strongest heel walker in the house, I was like, buddy, that's not a thing.
That's not a thing.
These heels weren't made for walking.
And that's what they won't do.
Yeah, like, I also say, why is this the cycle of the cameras not catching falls?
Yeah.
Maybe it's
Are
a
the camera
liability
people just
insurance
like,
issue.
again?
When Marissa was like, I would have gone over there and helped Kyle, but I would have laughed in their face, so I didn't.
Her phrasing is so great. I couldn't run to her aid because I would have been very mature about it and laughed my ass off.
Perfect. So aware, again, hyper aware.
Yeah.
And I gotta say, we have been not enjoying her for good reason.
Yes.
I don't even know what Corianne was standing on for that shot.
I think she was standing on the edge of the case.
That's crazy.
But also,
Yes.
she was standing on the edge of glory because
Yeah.
this
This-
was wild.
Was brilliant.
Incredible.
Jack casually saying that it was one of his favorite photos he's ever taken.
She made the dress look better than it was.
And I hate those ears. They
Oh.
got so overused. I hate them so much, but they look cool here.
Because it just gives her even more height.
Hmm.
And she trusted in the set,
Uh-huh.
which some people have struggled a little bit with.
And there were maybe 2 people who actually worked the garment, and she was one of them.
This is the time when we get the worst upcoming ever, because the
Yep.
upcoming spoils the bottom 3.
Sure
Yep.
does.
Sure does.
These aren't necessary, VH1. I hope these go away by next cycle.
Courtney thinks she's not complaining. Thinks she's sucking it up.
When
What does a headpiece have to do with your allergies? First of all. But then, a white woman complaining about scalp pain to the 2 black professional hairstylists working on her.
She reminds me a little bit of Alexandria,
Hmm.
where I think in Courtney's head, she's just talking honestly. This
Mhm.
hurts, I'm going to talk about it. Why wouldn't I talk about something that hurts? Like, I'm just talking.
Why wouldn't I say everything aloud?
But I think that there's a place where I can see someone, and I think Alexandria dealt with this too, where she's like, well, I'm just saying what's true. Like, why am I being punished for that? And there's just no awareness of how it's coming across.
Yeah.
Because I don't think Courtney's setting out to be rude.
No.
No. I think Courtney is opposite Marissa in that she can't read a room.
I think that people like Courtney, when they have lived through a big trauma, a big medical crisis,
Mm-hmm.
have been trained to center themselves.
Advocate
Because-
for themselves, for sure.
Yes, they have to advocate for themselves, but it's also being very aware of your pain and how you're feeling is a big part of treatment. And they're treated that way. So it becomes a way of living, a sort of self-centered mindset for good reason. You gotta be able to shake it off. Or at least not say it out loud in every situation.
That's, I think, the problem, is it's
Yeah.
every situation. It's
Mhm.
like, there's not a day that Drew doesn't see her
Yes.
that she has something to complain about. And, like, I think we were correct in pointing out the allergy to the makeup person, good.
Yes.
Pointing out to the
Relevant.
relevant. I think
Mhm.
that's it. Pointing out to the
Mm.
photographer when they're asked to bend a certain way to say, I have scoliosis, I can't really, is fine. But to just kind of point out every time something is, like, uncomfortable,
Yeah.
I do think there is also for her a tone issue,
yeah.
as well as reading the room. It's just she doesn't understand how she's saying these things.
Mm,
Yeah, for
Mhm.
sure. I think that it's almost like again, you were comparing Courtney to Marissa.
Mhm.
And Marissa's the opposite. She says a lot of what's on her mind too, but she's always doing it in this like friendly way that the tone always feels like, oh, Marissa's not like upset. Marissa's
She's
just
also
talking.
made a lot of jokes about herself at
Yeah.
this point,
Yeah.
which is super helpful.
And again, I think it's part of that. I think Courtney takes herself very seriously.
Yes.
I think that part of what you're describing in her history with medical issues is probably part of that because you have to take yourself seriously so that other people take your pain seriously.
Yep.
But again, maybe it doesn't translate to modeling set when you're in an avant-garde outfit in a fake subway supermarket.
Well, and in a situation where everyone but Tatiana is uncomfortable.
Yeah. Yeah.
If Marissa is the most fun to shoot with, watching Drew try to talk to Kyle during this photo shoot is an exercise in secondhand frustration. Because when Drew says, happy Kyle, like really happy Kyle,
And Kyle just looks with the same neutral expression and then wants to melt even more.
and then the phrase, I don't necessarily have a natural knack for how to pose my face and how to hang my body.
Flip it and reverse it. But also, that's what modeling is.
Yeah.
So you don't like modeling and you can't model, is what you're saying?
They're good at every part of this except the modeling.
So they look hot.
Yep.
Why does Kyle want to do this?
I don't
Why is
know.
Kyle here?
I don't
don't know.
What do you like about this other than hitting on people?
Or having the host hit on you.
In panel. First of all, we get to go to panel right out of commercials. So you're like, gonna be longer, a little bit longer panel. But also, India looks great because India kept her makeup from the shoot.
Uh-huh.
Because I was like, she looks totally different.
We also have two double downers, aka a double downer. In that both Cody and Paige wore their outfits from the challenge with the notes applied.
Yep. Also,
Good students both.
he thought, did that sound like castanets? Yes, you're hearing right, because Rita's outfit is so hideous.
I thought it was going to be a specific reference to something that they were going to tell us. And then it just wasn't.
And not to be outdone, Ashley Graham's
Lordy
fucking
Lord.
hair.
Oh, the fringe top was not it either.
Woo, 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 woo.
Ashley Graham looks like a character on Cleopatra 2525. What's so funny about this outfit is that it's so specific and so memorably bad from Rita that I knew that this was the panel that we get the most famous, I think, moment from this cycle that everyone remembers. And so I was like, oh, it's
Like
this
something
one?
she was putting on for a cultural dance competition.
Yes. It was
What?
missing a
And
Spanish
why?
guitar or castanets.
It's just so funny in the personal branding week for the two of them to look so off-brand.
And
This
hideous.
was not Law's best look either.
No.
No.
Drew was trying something fun with his jacket.
Yeah. Because he knew he was about to be mean to Courtney. And he was like, time to shine on camera, babes.
And I really don't think that Rita came prepared for anything this week. Because the lead into describing the shoot of, as you know, you worked with this person. What?
Huh? Enough said.
I think we all were there, right? Whatever.
India's first.
I really think it's funny that the judges have also forgotten that India didn't come in with purple hair.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
But that's wild because it's already fading.
Gone.
I really like this photo of her, though.
I think
Yeah.
it's pretty good.
Her face is slamming.
That
And Law made a
highlighter-
really good point about how it's a very shapeless garment, but you still get a sense of the shape of her body.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's cool.
it is cool.
Because her challenge wasn't so much lack of movement, but just the fact that this could have gone blob.
Blob.
Hmm.
Crystal blob. Uh-huh.
And she doesn't look overwhelmed by it.
No.
Yeah.
She looks very in control.
There are two little legs sticking out the bottom that almost look photoshopped.
Tee, juice, chips, pasta. Jam, big
Those things
jam.
wouldn't be shelved together.
What aisle is this?
What the fuck is next? What's next to pasta? S-O? S-O? Sour
Oh, they're
cream?
sodas. They're
No,
sodas.
soup.
You can
They're soup.
Soup. Those
Oh.
are cans.
Can
Those
I'm
are
sorry,
cans, she said authoritatively.
Like soda doesn't iconically come in cans.
It's a different kind of can.
Can. Chrislian.
I thought this panel look was cute and a good compromise, and so did Ashley Graham.
I agree.
I love that Ashley defended Chrislian
I did
By-
too.
by literally her being like, she's still sexy, but you're showing nothing.
Mhm.
Now, this picture. Mi esposa es muerte! Y'all.
When
I mean,
Rita
that's not
says-
her fault, I guess.
Exactly. When Rita says she can only see the outfit, I'm like, I
Yeah.
don't think that's Chris Leon's fault.
Agreed. Fine. But it makes it even wilder that this mourner is in the juice aisle.
On the way to the funeral, forgot the snack. I kind of actually like the movement they achieved with the dress, though.
Yeah.
It's not bad. Her face is all right.
Yeah, I just don't think this is bad at all.
I think
No,
it's
the
pretty
styling
okay.
is horrible.
Yeah, it's terrible.
yeah, but that's not.
they ended up with a pretty good shot.
I think so too. Bint is next.
Now the praise for this photo.
No, I
and
don't get
want,
this.
I want to like her photos. I don't understand what they're seeing.
I'm going to say this too. This to me is the worst of the photography.
Yeah.
This
Yes.
doesn't look. It just fades out on the right side. It's cropped very oddly.
I don't think this was the right setup for this outfit
No.
also. Because we see too much outfit and also not enough of it.
It's like she's a fungus that grew out of the produce. I think also the problem, why this photo isn't as good, is we don't see the labeling. It looks too actual grocery store.
Mhm.
There isn't a weird pop arty out
Yeah,
of
we get cereal barely.
barely.
And this is not a good outfit.
no.
I think this is also a bad angle for this outfit because it looks messy from this
Yeah,
angle.
it
because
really
you can't
does.
you can't see the cool footwear, which I think was part of the fun of this outfit.
The headpiece
Mhm.
is cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I think her face is doing that. It's a less aggressive Binta blankness.
Yeah, they love it. And I did not get this.
No. Paige is next.
Can I please say the exchange between Rita and Paige? You're always smiling. That's always a good thing. Paige, cool.
This photo isn't really for me.
I feel like she had better ones.
Mm-hmm.
I like that it's different from what Paige has given us.
Sure.
Sure.
It shows that she can try to be avant-garde. I've never noticed that her lips kind of naturally downturn.
Yeah.
Mm.
It just looks like model fell down, though.
But
It does.
no, it looks like model fell down and died in the
Yes.
and then froze.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, because it's very Ice Queen.
Well, and also she's in the meat thing, so it's
Oh,
even
sure.
cold. And then it looks like she's wearing a fashion patent leather UGG. Like,
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I don't love this picture. I'm glad that Paige is showing that she's not going to just be commercial, I
yes,
suppose.
I agree.
For sure.
But yeah, I think this gets praised mostly because they're surprised.
Uh-huh.
I also think she took the outfit well in a way that I wasn't
Yes.
necessarily expecting.
Yes.
I love how they always re-give her this bang every time.
Mhm.
The stylists have clearly been ordered to re-bang her every single time.
Cody is next. And this is the most art we've ever seen on the show.
This is fucking major.
This is
Glorious.
70s British Afrofuturism. Like, this is, you know how we did, and we might do again, our top photos from
Oh,
this?
wow, you think yours would be up?
Mm.
This would be up there for you?
Oh, I think this would definitely be joining that list for
The
sure.
construction of the coat is insane. And the fact that you can see it all in the photo is brilliant. And I love the contrast of this super white and silver outfit with the super bright
Uh-huh.
colors in the background.
Her skin looks great.
Her
Stunning.
leg looks phenomenal.
The hands look pretty
Hands,
cool.
The way they've moved the dress to swirl around. This
Mhm.
is it.
Yeah.
And what's great about it is it's also her modeling.
Yep.
Yes.
It's not just the outfit is phenomenal. It's that she is giving the right feeling for this.
Yeah.
And I love that in panel, she's like, yeah, I'm ready to go past the twin thing. Can we
The
wrap
fact
that up?
she was like, yeah, that was all Tosh. I had nothing to do with that. That was her crutch.
I feel like I'm very hot and cold with my perceptions of these contestants and what their game plans are. I've never felt more correct than knowing that this was all Tosh
Yeah.
a couple of episodes ago, and then Cody being like, yes, yeah.
Now, did I zoom in and see a peekaboo of Hellman's mayonnaise? I did. And Domino's sugar behind the pasta boxes? I did. But aside from that,
Also, the premium jasmine rice is branded.
well, the brand of premium. Gia's next.
Oh, my baby girl.
Oh, Lord. This is especially after Cody's photo.
Yeah.
I just really don't like the styling.
Well, I also think the decision to sit was the completely wrong decision. With
Absolutely,
this
yes. Can't
For the-
believe that they
For the
let it
balloon
happen,
dress?
honestly.
Yeah. She made herself look so small. She looks so crunched together. And her face is just not activated enough. It's a little blah.
And because of the balloons, the skirt is so short that
Yeah.
it goes to an uncomfortable place.
Yes.
Yeah. I will say, the judging panel is being incredibly kind to her.
Yes.
I think they genuinely love Gia.
Mhm.
I think Gia is the fan favorite for the judges. And which makes sense. We've only seen her have a gorgeous personality.
Mm-hmm.
I think that she was the one that they hired based on personality. They
Hired.
cast based on personality. And they were just hoping a model would become in front of them.
Yeah.
And it's just not happening.
I wonder, spoiler alert for the end of the episode, if she had gotten a little more time, if she could have gotten there.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, we've liked some of her photos, but the judges have never really put her in like the top.
But we've argued with that.
We've
Yeah.
argued. No, we've argued. We would have given her a first call out, but yeah.
Yeah.
Marissa's next.
And we get our next Oregon trail off because Rita says of this photo, you look fun, young, your age. Fun and young and your age?
I would be very angry
Yes.
if I were Marissa.
Yep.
If this is the photo that they chose after everything we saw,
Yeah.
especially after the milk. But I don't like this photo, and I especially hate her mouth. It looks like they put a prosthetic on her mouth.
I like the campiness of the photo. I find it so... I think she had one of the least outfit.
Sure.
And I think that she...
But she had balloon.
But so did Gia. She didn't sit on hers. But I actually really enjoy the campy silliness of this. And I think this is the only one that kind of looks like it's grocery store in the sense that it looks like she works here and she's putting up like balloons for a sale.
See, I think that's why I
know.
don't like it.
I kind of agree with both of you
Whoa.
Whoa!
in that I think she had better photos. The stuff with the milk was so fun and so genuinely playful. I really would have loved to see that shot. However, I do wish more people had gone in a more campy direction
Yes.
with this shoot. And I do like the idea of, who, what, me, casually reaching for soda?
Me? Grocery clown?
Like this is a
I think that's fun.
but I do think that's fun. Like, I mean, this one to me is one of our classic photos that makes a sound. It's like boop.
Oh.
It's fun.
Sure.
I do like that
But
the
I think
milks
there
have
was
two different
more.
labels: purple label and white label milk.
Yeah. Purple milk. Courtney's next. I despise this photo.
I don't like it at all.
I think she looks like a show pony, and her hands are horrible.
For all the talk of mother serves face in every shot, I think she's giving too much face here.
Mm-hmm. Also, why is she stealing this pomelo?
It does not matter. This photo does not matter. To
No,
me.
it doesn't
Why?
matter what the
No.
photo is.
Why? Because this is Ashley Graham unleashed. She can't sit on it anymore. She's ready to burst. because Ashley Graham literally, this is not paraphrasing.
Nope.
Nope.
This is her. She looks at Courtney and is like, I just don't know if I like you. And I mean as a person, to be super clear, because the photo's fine or whatever. I want to love you, but I don't.
It was amazing.
And then Courtney tries to interrupt, and she said, I'm still talking.
No. I hate you, and I haven't been able to say it. I'm gonna.
I've been sitting on it for so long.
And then Ashley Graham is a look-around person, because when she's done with most of her things, she always does a quick glance at her friends. And this time she literally was like, everyone, right? We gotta.
It's because that's how she tricks you into that's how she tricks everyone into believing that they all agree with her.
No,
This is the first time she doesn't have to.
I think she and Drew planned this together. I think they were like, today is the day. We
Let's
got to do
jump her.
something about this Courtney situation. Because Drew takes it a step further, I would say, and makes threats.
Uh-huh.
And says, if you behave like this, you'll be gone, and it'll be because of you and me.
I don't even think he says you. I think he just says, and it will be because of Drew Elliott.
Drew Elliott will kick you off. Rita, who cares who she
Who
is?
cares?
And that is a theme we'll find carries through the rest of the episode.
Probably.
This is the episode where it was decided that Rita would not be returning for next season.
It just feels like the other three did a coup on
Yep.
Rita.
They saw weakness in this dress, and they jumped.
I'm sorry. I honestly thought that we were mostly taking the piss
Yes,
out of
me
Ashley
too.
Graham. Just
Me
like
too.
I never realized that she would actually just be like, I don't like you.
Guys, are we great at picking up
I
vibes?
love that about her. I love that she actually said it.
Yep. Said, I don't like you as a person.
Was like, can you be better? Because your photos are good. So be a better person.
So funny.
Corianne is next. This
And
is
I
stunning.
mean,
This is ridiculous.
it's so perfectly framed. It's so weird with its meat and metal trays. I love
and
it.
The weird
shape.
makeup even works for it.
Yes.
She's
The
a
shape,
perfect
her
zigzag.
arms, her face, the hair.
Yeah. Her eyes looking like up into the skies is working.
It's insane. It's so good.
How did the friend of a model get this?
And then Rita. Rita's great comment on this photo being, can I just say that is the true definition of a boss?
Boo!
That's the third B, boo.
Get your bosses out of here.
Boss, brand, boo.
I want to talk about this though, because this is still going into, and y'all tell me if I harp on this too much.
Okay.
The editing and the storytelling of this show is so wild to me because the first part of this episode and the other episode most recently, we were meant to not like Corianne. Corianne complains. Corianne's only about LA and doesn't understand how to do anything ever. And isn't Corianne getting irritating? And now she has this redemption at the end. And I just don't know what I feel like Top Model Classic told us how they wanted us to feel.
Yes.
This only tells you how they want you to feel moment to moment, but not
Yeah.
overall.
Yeah, it's like a documentarian that's like, I'm going to tell the real truth. And that doesn't mean there's a story. That means I'm going to not edit very well.
Yeah, it just feels like the
Yeah.
arcs are not arcing.
No.
Yeah. Because I actually, like, if you told me in 2 episodes I'd be, like, standing over Corianne, I'd believe you just because it changes.
Yeah.
I don't think
Absolutely.
I don't think we've ever experienced Lex changing their opinion on contestants this much. And it's because I think the storytelling's so weird.
Yes.
Because maybe next episode Marissa's terrible again. I don't know.
Well, actually, from my memory of what Marissa happens, I think that is true.
Great. Who knows, though? It's just so odd because I expected Corianne to go home because we'd been getting, I thought it was going to be Corianne Gia, like, in the bottom 2.
It's not surprising to me that we don't remember who goes home every episode or what the order was like because there's no context for it. The show does not provide context for the eliminations, so they become harder
Yes.
to remember.
Yes. No, the context for the elimination is a bad picture,
Yeah.
which is wild.
Yes.
Which should be the show, I guess. But
Yeah, it should be, but it hasn't for 22 cycles.
And now I need to bring something up. Because JW, you gave roses to new ANTM for figuring out how to film screens.
Oh, sure.
And this episode told me that they figured it out at home, but not at panel.
Yep.
Because
Yeah.
every time they do a close-up on the photo, it appears that they are doing a close-up on the screen itself, and it is so blurry that I started to question the abilities of the photographer.
I actually want to apologize publicly to Jack Waterlaw because I hadn't looked at the photos online. I had only looked at them through the lens, literally, of the show, and that's why I thought these all had weird bad lighting. And they're much better when you're not looking at them on the show where you're supposed to be looking at them. Because I literally brought one of them up and I was like, oh, Paige is better than I thought. Why did I hate this so much?
Did we ever comment that these were Pottle productions and that's close to Podleadum? The watermark on these is Pottle Productions.
Awful.
That's almost like how Hulu thinks model is said.
Yep, Pottle. Tatiana's next.
Or as Rita, who's also gotten real loose with names,
Yeah.
says, Tiana. Just Tiana. She also said Courtney. She went, Courtney.
She's really like, she wants you to know she got a Cockney accent because she said, Tiana.
Yes.
Tiana.
She's taking those T's out real hard.
Yeah. Courtney.
For the outfit that she had, I think this is pretty great.
I think this is one of my tops. I love this. And this achieves what Marissa's achieved, but also looks high fashion and good to me.
Yes.
That's true.
It looks like high fashion supermarket. I think it's so cool that all the stuff she bought is blue.
Blue.
Yeah.
And she's wearing blue.
She's one of 3 people who look graceful in this shoot.
Yes. I like that. I will say, as much as I hate this outfit, the vinyl rubber glove belt.
Fun.
It's
Mhm,
fun.
super fun.
She gets a full side profile, but I love it.
Her face is pretty gorgeous.
Yeah.
And I love that she's like, this one? Hmm.
I love how which grape soda to pick is life and death.
Yeah.
I still can't tell you what her makeover is, though.
No.
I don't.
That's not important.
No. Corey Ann's gotten rid of hers.
Cody's trying.
Cody needs to do a Molly
Yeah,
and show
show
them the
them.
makeover.
Let's see if this beanie continues.
Yeah.
And Kyle is last.
Here's your dead model fell down.
This is a
True.
turned off inflatable person that looked like someone attacked it, and that's why it's deflated.
Also because it looks so July 4th.
Yep. And it's also, everything is like out, very straight out. Like the
Yeah.
headpiece, the hair shoes.
You're talking about like the wacky inflatable
Yeah,
arm
yeah, yeah.
people, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it looks like a goth kid. This is a Kelly story for you. I'm so
Okay.
sorry.
Please.
It looks like a goth kid stumbled through the backstage of a Vegas showgirl show with their eyes closed. Like in a cartoon. Like they just kind of tumbleweeded through really fast. And this was what they looked like on the other side.
Also, you can't see their hands at all, like their hands with fingers. So it does also look like a wacky inflatable person.
That's amazing. Also love that Law tries to restart the conversation.
Yep.
And it's just that Kyle's not working at all. And I said, he must have seen the opening credits. I'm worried about like sometimes making fun of Kyle too much. I'll say this, I'm not that worried about it. But I just don't understand why Kyle's here.
No.
Not from a how they've done in the competition, but Kyle, we've had a lot of contestants that got on the show and then didn't seem all that happy for a variety of reasons, but Kyle's one of the most.
Yes. There's a part of me that feels bad for them.
Yeah.
Because the judges do go in really hard here. And it is about their character and how they are. And that's tough. If you're a private person, if you're an introvert who apparently doesn't have many friends, there's a part of me that feels bad for them.
Yeah.
But also, they just have no response.
That's
Never.
what's wild to me.
Yeah.
Or the response is just dismissive.
Mhm.
Well, and also, they don't own the fact that that is how they're coming across. Whether you can disagree with like the personal aspect
Sure.
of being
Yeah.
picked apart, right? But it's not like they acknowledge that they're being a little bit of a butthole or like how they could ever appear that way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And they also don't give much vulnerability.
No, they just kind of smirk.
You know who was actually, it makes me think of how good Angelique was at this.
Mm.
Angelique had a very specific personality as presented on that show.
Yes.
Yeah.
And Angelique learned through feedback and wanting to be good at top model and also wanting to be good at modeling. Okay, I need to lose who I am.
Yeah.
I need to figure out how to contextualize it for this show. And I think that Kyle's just not interested in contextualizing their personality for top model.
Well,
Which again is fine, but why are you here?
The way you phrase that to me is really interesting because maybe this is a problem of the editing and not asking the right questions. I don't know. But this seems like, with one or two exceptions, a cast full of people who want to be good at modeling and have no interest in being good at top model.
Ooh, sure.
So it makes it harder to construct an arc. And that's why I think Marissa is standing out so brightly right now.
Yeah.
Because even when she was producing too hard, she is interested in producing.
She was the protagonist of that first episode.
Mm-hmm.
I also don't think, though, that Kyle particularly wants to contextualize their personality in life, which is fine. You can choose to do that. But then I don't think you can expect everyone to go along with, you have to, if you want to be like a thorny kind of aloof person, you have to know that that's going to rub people the wrong way. And like part of that might be the point of it, right? Like I don't want people to get close to me or think of me a certain way, right? It's a lot about protection, and obviously being a obviously queer person, that can be useful.
Yes.
But at some point you have to make the decision, and I think this is part of why we keep saying, like, why are you here? Just go home. Make that decision for yourself.
I don't remember their journey. I wonder if they quit, honestly.
If your brand is mysterious, as you've said, you have to back it up with work.
Yeah.
Like if this was their attitude and their pictures were amazing,
Sure.
I don't know that it would be getting commented on.
I don't think so either.
In mysterious work, we have a job for that. Detective. Come on, Kyle. I thought for a split second we were going to get a real private panel, and then it was just the bottom four.
Well,
I know.
But we got the closest to a real
It was the
private
best.
panel.
That's why I thought the vibes were giving, oh, we're going to quickly go through everyone. I was like, maybe it's just a timing thing.
Well, I liked the little bit of a discussion that we got about high fashion versus social media.
A fair point.
Now, I think, though, the reason this is the closest to private panel is because I think this took the most time. I think this is the longest private panel.
Based on what's about to happen, I mean, that makes a lot of sense because it felt clearly there was a disagreement.
And then when we come back, Rita's dress is worse in white.
This also has just given me so much appreciation. I never thought I was going to say this.
Oh my God, I know what you're going to say.
For Tyra's delivery of the stock lines, because she cared. Say what you want about Tyra. She cared about delivering those lines in a big way. Because Rita standing there and saying, if I call your name, you're going to stay another week to prove you have what it takes to be the next top model.
The fact that you pointed it out last week, the fact that we dropped America is so strange.
I'll also say, Hannah, your point's well taken. And I think we've all discussed one thing Tyra Banks was very good at is making a moment. And I think we didn't even realize how often she was making small individual moments. There's a reason all of these catchphrases, even if you've barely seen the show, are ingrained in pop culture.
Yeah.
It's the reason that people on this very show would do their own little skits about the call out because they had this consistency to them. Now, I will give Rita this. I wish she was almost more upset.
Yes.
Because it could have foreshadowed what was happening if we didn't have that stupid upcoming that had already ruined this.
Because it doesn't come across like someone trying to hold it together.
No. And also, I don't think this is Rita's fault, but whoever made the decision to not have her hold photos, should have been
Bad.
fired.
Yes,
Because
I
This is
agree.
so bad.
It makes
So
her look
bad.
awkward standing
Less
there.
authoritative.
And it also makes her look like she's just repeating what's like, as dumb as it is to be like, Flip. It made it seem more like Tyra's choice.
Mm-hmm.
But this makes it seem like someone is telling her in her ear who is next.
Well, and also, if you're talking about narrative arcs, the idea of getting your photo was that you were building a portfolio
Mm-hmm.
and you had earned your photo to be put in that portfolio, and you were one step closer to what? Becoming a model.
Yeah.
Like, it actually so worked in a way that we really took for granted when that stuff was taken away.
Yeah.
Because also, why would you have removed it?
Anyway, good for Corey Ann. First call out.
Deserved.
Yeah, I mean,
I always feel bad for Cody because Cody's picture is so amazingly stunning as well.
And yet.
But how could you beat Corey Ann though?
Cody second,
Yeah.
India third,
Oh, fun for India.
Yeah.
Hey.
Tatiana fourth,
I agree with it.
Yeah.
Courtney fifth.
This is mean to Marissa.
It
This
is mean to Marissa.
The rest of this is so mean to Marissa.
It's almost like they forgot Marissa was there,
Hmm.
which
truly is, because-
once again furthers my theory that not having the photos means the order isn't necessarily
Yeah,
correct.
right? I love the idea that Rita read the rest and was like, oh, Marissa's still up there. Oh, Marissa!
Marissa.
That's how she behaves. Because Marissa gets a surprise talking to, basically, for no reason. So then Binta, okay. Then Paige,
I would have put Paige above Courtney and Benta too.
me too.
Mhm.
And then Marissa was forgotten about.
And here's the start of the moment. If you don't
Mhm.
remember anything else from this cycle, I didn't remember the context or the contestants.
Nope.
But you remember Rita being like, I don't think we're making the right decision.
So then, while Chrislian, Kyle, and Gia are standing there, she turns back to the judges, says that. Ashley becomes the host and says...
No. We talked about it.
She scolds Rita.
Mm-hmm. No.
And makes
It really
Rita seem
did
like a
feel
child.
like Ashley should have been the host because that's the she gave Tyra energy right there, honestly.
Yep. And then Chrislian gets the third.
Even though Rita thought she should go home, obviously.
I think
Well,
that's what
I don't want to
happens.
skip over this awkward
Okay.
talk that they all have.
Mhm.
Rita goes to the judging panel, hops up, and is talking to all of them, and it feels like Drew changes his mind because
Right?
the context, and then we have all the contestants who have been called are now holding hands. They don't know what's happening. I think some of them think, oh, are they going to eliminate one of
Yes.
us? Like,
Are
it's
they going to
very-
eliminate 2 people?
it is close to what I missed from Top Model because, again, I remember this. It's a moment.
Yes.
But then it is so undercut when Rita gets back to her place and she says, all right, here we go. And it's so real that it's almost bad television.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's almost like she said, and take 2.
Yep.
Yeah, why would you leave that in?
But also, if Chrislian was supposed to go home, why is she third?
Well, that's the thing. I think that everyone else on the panel was like, oh, look, Chrislian's not in the bottom 2. She's like slightly better.
Mhm.
Like, and
Sure.
then because she took her note, look at what she's wearing in panel. The photo wasn't as bad as the other ones. And I think Rita just is done with Chrislian. And
Yes.
Rita alone wanted
Rita
to eliminate
alone.
her.
Yes. hmm
But I feel bad. I'm sorry, y'all. I feel bad for Chrislian. She has to get a scolding.
I feel bad for her here
This
too.
talking
it's,
to-
it's not appropriate.
Is not appropriate.
And she takes it so neutrally.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm like, why does Chrislian have to be pooped on every episode? Corey Ann was talking about it, but it happens to Chrislian.
Especially because she changed up the outfit and because the photo was pretty good.
It was fine.
I liked it better than Benta and Courtney's,
Yes.
Yes. So that leaves Kyle v. Gia.
which probably is the correct bottom two.
They're the worst 2
They're
photos
the worst
by far.
photos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kyle, you've got edge. But does that mean advantage? Mhm.
You put a lot into that.
That was great.
Thank you. But also, you're a bad person.
I liked Rita telling Kyle that they can't just rely on a cool look.
Yes. They did call her a bad person.
Yeah.
Gia, you're a
Next
great
to
person.
Gia, an angel on Earth.
And your photo is me.
I will say this is the first time that it feels like we got that classic top model. You have what the other one needs.
Yes.
Because it's Kyle, bad personality, great looking style. Gia, good personality, fisherman.
So Kyle stays, and Gia and Rita are so upset.
It was hard to watch how
Yeah.
upset Gia was.
Well, especially because this had to be longer than normal.
Uh-huh.
But then I thought Rita actually gave her a very lovely speech.
She did.
To give Rita her credit, this was always a danger zone for Tyra.
Oh, yeah.
Yo.
I think
I
Rita's
thought-
more of a real person, so these moments are good for Rita.
Yes.
Yes, and Rita communicated with her really well and said some very lovely things.
And Gia leaves. Very upset, very sad. I will say the contestants, when they leave, have always had pretty big reactions, Tosh aside.
No, it was big. She wanted
It was
to
big,
leave.
I guess. It was just weird.
Yeah, very weird.
So are we ready for an update?
Yeah.
Yes.
This one's, so just so you know, I'll make it the last thing because it's really interesting. I'm starting to watch, ever since I dipped into the Cherish Waters update with Law Roach, I'm only going to mention them moving forward when there's something I think of interest.
I watched this one too, and there was something that I was going to mention,
Yeah.
so I'm
Yeah.
excited.
Yeah. It's unfortunately one of our shorter updates from what I found, but Gia Hardman, Hardeman, the Instagram is at @just_Gia, and she lists herself as a fashion model, follower of Christ. She tags her fiance or spouse, there's a diamond ring, and talks
Actually,
about...
boyfriend.
Oh, well,
Oh, apparently
she's
they
manifesting.
are. Yeah.
She had a comment where she was like, "We've talked about it. We're going to be married one day. It's fine."
Perfect. She lists the like manager for bookings, and I looked up it's the Neil Hamill agency, and I found her page on that. What's interesting about that is that only here, from what I can tell, she has a different first name.
Oh.
So Gia, I think, is actually a nickname for Gayla, which is spelled Gaillayh. Still Hardman is the last name. But that's how she's listed on the Neil Hamill agency, with that name instead. But then when I looked up stuff, it was almost always Gia. So I'm not sure if I'm missing something, or that's just a newer thing, or that's just how she chose to list herself there. Because you would think maybe it's to separate herself from Top Model, but get ready.
Oh.
So after the show, she took some test shots. She was, of course, in Elements magazine.
Yay!
And she did a whole YouTube video showing the behind-the-scenes shoot for Elements. So we got the most Elements content we've ever gotten from a contestant. She's also modeled for City Girl Curls collection and the Casamaka Tulu. Outside of modeling, she currently works as an account executive at Odyssey Incorporated. That's according to her LinkedIn. And on her LinkedIn, she says, "Fun fact, I was on ANTM, lol." I can't remember if the law was my note or hers, but either way, it was very funny because it's our only fun fact on the LinkedIn. So she had the sit-down talk with Law Roach, and in this exit interview, she said that as soon as the drama of the panel started happening, she knew she was going home because she felt like the panel all liked her so much that she was like, I don't think they would have been having that discussion about the other two necessarily.
Which is
like,
a
I think
little bit
I
of a
was the
read.
one that people would be upset for them to leave. Yeah.
A little shade to Kyle and Chrisley.
And then I think I know the thing you're going to say, Hannah, so I'll save it for last. The mom of the house was apparently Paige, and she was like, yeah, I love that about her. Mom of the house. And then
My mama. She was like, "That's my mama."
And then she was best friends with Tosh, which I feel like we didn't see at all. And don't get me wrong, Top Model does that sometimes, but...
He's always helping Courtney, Tosh's nemesis.
Right. But
Maybe she was
also,
getting inside information about her.
it makes me wonder if Tosh leaving also hurt Gia in some ways.
Maybe.
And she was the next to go.
But also, how much did Gia like anyone?
Because...
What?
Hannah, say it, Hannah. Hannah, you gotta.
Gia made the choice for Gia to sleep on the living room couch the entire time.
Didn't stay in a bedroom once, and Law was so confused.
They ask her who the messiest in the house was, and she goes, "Oh, like in the bedrooms? I don't know. I never went in there." They were just always fighting, and I didn't want to be near it. I slept on the couch, and it was great.
Wow.
So when Courtney came down to get
Oh.
comforted, that wasn't Gia joining her.
That was she came into Gia's room.
Yes, where she
And
was
then later
sleeping.
on in the interview, Law asks some other question, and Gia just goes, "I don't know. I was living in the living room."
Courtney did to Gia what was done to Courtney.
And also, Gia did not like Courtney as much as
No.
the edit showed.
Wow.
She was like, I'm paraphrasing, but Gia was basically like, yeah, Courtney would get her ass kicked on the street.
And by my mom.
Well, that goes to kind of say what kind of a person Gia is in a good way. That she,
Yes.
even the person she disliked the most, she was like, well, I'll give her some credit.
Yeah.
Also, part of that video, her hair is back to its natural texture.
Thank God.
Mm-hmm.
Completely back instantly. And you know what? We said maybe just do the cut or the color. The color looked pretty nice with the natural texture of the hair. So
Way
I think
better.
they should have just done the color for her. I'm gonna miss Gia.
So am I.
Too.
I was hoping she was our person who was gonna, like, I think the panel thought, like, become a supermodel because she's just so gorgeous and so nice, but also was funny and had opinions.
Yes. Could be savage, was mostly nurturing. One of
I'm-
my favorite combinations in a person.
I'm really worried we're about to go on a streak of losing a lot of likable people.
The problem I'm noticing is we're getting rid of personality.
Yeah.
We're going to be left with nothings or buttholes soon, I think.
It's a sad state of affairs.
Is India literally going to win the cycle because she's like, I'm the least butthole? Isn't that fun?
But she's also nothing. She's model nothing.
But like,
nothing chic.
I'm about to say a crazy sentence,
Please.
but she's neutral nothing, as opposed to some of our other nothings who are evil nothing.
Yes, that's true. That's true.
Yeah, I don't want to take away from Gia time, but I'm sorry. It is weird how little India we get in this show. If she had not dyed her hair purple and been scared of nudity,
Invisible.
it's crazy. But
we
yeah,
should have gotten more
I'm
Gia.
sad. I thought Gia was going to make it longer because it seemed like the modeling was
Fine.
above standard.
I don't know if y'all well, I know one of you did. I know one of you watched F-Boy Island,
Oh, yes.
but it really makes
Highly
me
recommend.
think that the place to be, especially since there's a comeback, is Eliminated Island. Because hanging out with Cherish Waters and Gia, come on.
Come
Josh
on.
is there. Ugh.
That's Cody's like, you have to hang out with Tosh? Ugh.
Maybe she's also more fun apart from her twin.
And if you're more fun away from your twin, we all have them. They're called the underneath people. You should rate, review, and subscribe to this podcast where we keep the underneath people away. You can rate, review, and subscribe. You can also send us an email to podleadum@gmail.com to voice your fears of the underneathers. You can
Join
also,
the Discord
Mhm.
to contribute to the Underneather lore.
Yes. Ooh, new channel moderators. You can find me anywhere at Yet Charming.
I am on Instagram at Hannah Jane Ginsburg.
And I'm on Instagram at JW_Grump.
And be sure to use the hashtag PodLeadum and Underneather Truther to any let's get that trending. I don't
Underneath
you know
her
what?
Earther.
Yeah, underneath her. PodLeadum, hashtag PodLeadum, fuck it. No, Underneath her Truther only. So for PodLeadum, I have been Lex Basile Price.
I'll be underneath Lex Basile Price as Hannah Jane Ginsburg.
And I'm yet even further underneath.
The underneather?
Whoa! JW Crump.
And we'll see you on top of all the underneath.
Whoa!
PodLeadum is not endorsed by America's Next Top Model, Tyra Banks, 10x10 Entertainment, or any of their subsidiaries. It is intended for entertainment and informational purposes only. America's Next Top Model and all names, pictures, and audio clips are registered trademarks and copyrights of their respective trademark and copyright holders.